times as we've seen that champion. It looks like it will be now the Azir locked in for Humanoid. So once again, fighting fire with fire, matching scaling with even more scaling now on the side of Splice. Be a really difficult call, though. You can see Xerxes already trying to path down. Does not want to walk into Fog of War, but enough vision there to stop this. Larson now going in fishing for the 1v1 against Humanoid. He's going to get it first blood! Now they no longer have to go for an ambitious dragon play. It's free because the mid laner is dead. Could have been disaster.
Yeah, if he doesn't flash that, I'm pretty sure he just instantly goes down right now. Bot lane!
Kog'Maw goes in, he's exhausted, but it's not going to matter already. The AD carry's dead. Vander's next on the list. The rest of the team chasing Kog'Maw. The passive will not be
double
enough.
TP!
With a double TP, Splice going to get a taste of their own medicine.
Here comes the
just like game one. And in come the soul laners. Can they be the difference makers? Now Splice TPing in as well. Kobby's going to grab another kill. It's now an absolute bloodbath. Larson going to try to fish for something, but there's no damage left. Akali does not have the cooldowns to take this fight. Is forced to walk away.
Close. What he doesn't know is Inspired is in this bush.
Yeah, I actually do. Oh, I'll hold it.
Using the ultimate there, Northscaran has now been caught out and taken down. Rogue.
Topside, we can instead try to trade this Infernal for a tower.
I do think the Riptail top may be a little bit of an overcommitment. I think they pick this up pretty much regardless of if they have Herald or not. Yes, they can use it to try and push in for that next tower, but realistically, I'd love to see that used on mid lane.
I actually think it's so they can get a cheat into the mid lane unless they try to catch out Chachi here, kill him, and force down second.
Finn now locked up immediately. The CC is there. Kobbe just leaps in, and the shutdown comes out for Splice. Rogue cannot cheat to the mid lane anymore, but instead will focus on this top lane tower, seeing so many members committed into the bot lane. Humanoid pushing in on the Larson, but will not find a kill.
Mid lane, bot lane, Splice have a lot of pressure. Top lane, though, they will lose a second tower. So Rogue are going to make up a lot of gold off of this play. Ultimately, bot lane still will be traded in favor of Splice. They picked up the Infernal as well, so Splice going to be relatively happy with that series of events.
But overall, I still favor Rogue here, taking 2 towers for Finn's life. Like, I'll roll
spawns, and once you take this mid lane outer turret, it becomes much easier.
Well, that would be the mid lane outer tower.
And right now, Rogue are making a TP play behind Vizichachi top.
Vizichachi needs to make his way out. Mininar is on the way. Has to be careful. Using the hop early is going to be disastrous. Good dodge out from Larson. Vizichachi now in mini form. No stats left, and that means no life.
They might just go into the Baron now.
It looks like based on the mini-map, the rest of the team now moving in. Northscaran already using the hook. Vision goes down over the wall. Finn waiting on the backside. Wants to stop Xerxes from getting in. Well, I can't afford to be the body blocker this time, but doesn't need to be. A fantastic ulti going in on Humanoid. The Azir is dead. Larson's invisible. They try to lock him up. Vander saved the day, but that means Woolite is vulnerable. No Tom Catch Devour for a few more seconds, but it's not going to matter. Massive damage on the Kobbe. He's exhausted, and he's dead. Shut down for Larson.
A brilliant move from Rogue all the way across the map. It starts with the pressure on the bottom side of the map. Now a hook. They might get Finn.
Xerxes wants to get something. The TP coming in. Vizichachi on the backside. The Mininar can look to chase down here. The double bounce if he goes off of one of his teammates' head. Inspired has to respect it. The hook is going to go wide. However, Vizichachi can't keep chasing on his lonesome. He's the only one who can step forward.
Splice are able to trade that kill in the end there. But I love the Rogue we're seeing here in playoffs. It feels completely set to then TP back and towards the Baron. We've got another fight.
Mid lane, Northscaran's going to go down one more time. Kobbe could be next on the list. Larson now chasing for it. It's a very fed call. A long-range ulti will not connect. Xerxes secures Kobbe's retreat.
But time and time again, it's Northscaran overextended in the mid lane, getting caught off, and you can't do that when you're against an enemy Sejuani. Every single time, Inspired is going fishing for that, and he's finding it.
Now tier 2 in the sights of Rogue. Humanoid doing what he can on the top side of the map to get something back in return, but honestly, Rogue just now so far ahead. Of course, the gold's still relatively close, however.
The issue is that Chachi doesn't have TP, so Rogue are completely fine to overextend, if you will, into that mid lane, be that far forward, and pressure that mid tower, because the big engage in Gnar doesn't
will fall down. Mid lane, Vander gets hooked.
Now the engage, Vander in very much in trouble. A lot of damage goes down onto him, but once again, Larson the man you have to keep your eyes on, trying to chase down, looking for Xerxes, is going to get the kill. Finn now on the hunt, has the reset. Kobbe is going to get pulled back. Infernal Chains will find him, but no, Kobbe still trying to survive. It will not be enough. Larson 4K and dropping 24 minutes into the game. Now a 3K gold lead, soon to be even greater. Backed up by a Baron. 4-point tier 2 tower. Splice maybe going to fit for something in the mid. Kobbe feeling the play. One more auto, a few more, trying to get it to safety, but Larson will just dash out, and that means meanwhile the rest of his team could be in trouble.
Kobbe literally trying everything he can right now to turn this game around, but that's his flash, that's his bottom lane inhibitor. Splice have their backs against the wall. They continue to get chunked out, and Rogue show no signs of slowing down.
It's absolutely fearless. Humanoid is just another one name on the list. They're going to chase it in. The TP is now coming into the mid lane. Larson moving back to support. One inhibitor is going to fall. Larson may just fish for the dive here against Humanoid, but lethal tempo proc doing good damage now. The rest of the team can start to cheat to the mid lane. Humanoid has to be careful here. Instead, they've just got their eyes set on the Nexus. They're just walking into the base. Rogue are tearing Splice apart. The Nautilus ultimate denied. Vizichachi, maybe this is his hero moment. Eyes on the Meganar. Maybe the double bounce into the ult can be enough, but it does not look like it.
Where is your cheese now, Splice? You are actually just getting manhandled by Rogue.
No chance.
There it is.
That's what he wants, but there's no damage left. Kobbe on the side. Maybe he can get this done. Maybe it will be enough. Kobbe, is he there? The double kill comes through, but the Akali's alive, and Finn this moment, Rogue are demolishing Splice from favorites to falling through. Xerxes, it will not be enough. He gives his life, and at this moment, on this day, Rogue from 5th place to 2-0 to match point versus Splice.